It's 8:44 right now. With a global pandemic and now conflict in Ukraine, uncertainty in the world can take a major toll on your mental and physical health over time. Ongoing stress can trigger sleep problems and addictions, but researchers have found ways to calm yourself during hard times. And to help you with that is our 9 News wellness expert, Heather Hans. Good morning, Heather.
Good morning, Corey. Great to see you.
Always good to see you. So what exactly does uncertainty do, and who's most affected by it?
Yeah, so too much uncertainty will make anyone feel anxious. And some people are more sensitive to it than others, including people with anxiety disorders, which is about 20% of the population. So they should especially take extra precautions like limiting news intake and quieting their limbic system, which is that fight or flight response, as much as possible. And some ways to do that are through breathing exercises, aerobic exercises, and yoga.
Oh my gosh, great idea. So what other ways can people stay calm during uncertainty?
Yeah, so one way is to be kind and patient with yourself, because when you're self-critical or negative, it increases stress hormones. But when you take the time to think understanding thoughts towards yourself, it lowers anxiety, depression, heart rate, makes people more emotionally intelligent. So build kind self-talk into your days. Ask yourself how you're doing. Check in. What do I need right now? And you can also just give yourself reminders like, I don't have to get all of this perfect on my own. I can do this. I'm doing my best. You know, no one is perfect. Another thing to do is get support from someone who's wise, because a lot of times when people are stressed, they either keep it inside or just isolate themselves. But it could go a long way when you get help from someone who's experienced and has some good advice to offer you. And decision makers are really good at this. And so are older people. They're shown to have more higher emotional well-being and also be more generous. So seek them out as mentors and colleagues, friends, family members, because we always need advisors throughout our lives. And then one other tip is to accept what's happening, because acceptance lowers anxiety. And that just means that you don't pass judgment either way on what's actually occurring. And this is the basis of meditation. You can also get through a moment of panic by focusing on your breath or focusing on all the little things going on around you as you're going through your daily routines. So those are a few ways to get through these uncertain times.
Yeah, focus on what you can control and know that you can't control everything. It's so good. And I know anxiety has been really, really high over the last few years, but especially now with this war that's happening. How much can the brain change when it comes to anxiety?
Yeah, this is really important. There's a saying among anxiety treatment specialists called survival of the busiest. And it means that the thoughts you think most often are the ones that survive in the brain. So you want to feed and allow the thoughts that make you feel good and strong and healthy, and discard the ones that don't.
You always have such great tips, and you're like spot on with what everyone's kind of going through right now, because I know that tensions are high, uncertainty is once again high, and everyone's kind of going through a lot right now. So Heather, we really do appreciate it.
I so appreciate you having me. Thanks, Corey.